Welcome back to EFD for your weekly fix of Euro transfer talk. The rumour mill never stops churning out a selection of massive stories, so here are the best ones that you need to know about. Let's get into it. We are kicking things off with a trip to Rome and Lazio, where Milinkovic is once again being linked with a big move away from the Eagles. Milinkovic-Savic's ability is well documented, and not a transfer window goes by without the midfielder attracting interest from Europe's elite. A blistering start to the new campaign that has seen him score 3 and assist 2 under new coach Maurizio Sarri has only boosted the Serbian's profile further, having now registered 90 goal involvements for I Biancocelesti since signing from Genk in 2015. And who should be the latest club to come calling for Milinkovic-Savic but English giants Liverpool? Calciomercato in Italy are reporting that the Reds are ready to launch a bid for the Lazio star and are seemingly unfazed by his €70 million valuation. The report goes on to say Liverpool are still determined to fill the hole left by Gini Wijnaldum, despite the emergence of Harvey Elliott and Curtis Jones. But as usual, there will be plenty of competitors for Milinkovic-Savic. If it becomes clear, Lazio will sell. Real Madrid are known admirers of the Serbian international along with Juventus, who Calciomercato have claimed will offer Weston McKennie and Luca Pellegrini in any negotiations with their rivals. Milinkovic-Savic's contract with Lazio still runs until 2024, meaning the stage could be set for an epic bidding war in the near future. Let's see if Liverpool can come out on top if and when the chaos begins. Next to Spain, where Real Madrid are pressing ahead with their summer transfer plans already. As we all know, Kylian Mbappé remains their top target, with the player also making little secret of his desire to join Los Blancos. Mauricio Pochettino though claimed just last week that PSG are determined to change Mbappe's mind about leaving, but it appears Real Madrid have one more trick up their sleeve in order to ensure Mbappé signs a pre-contract agreement with their club in January, and that comes in the shape of Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba. According to Spanish publication Cuatro, Los Merengues president Florentino Perez also wants Pogba to sign a pre-contract agreement with them this January, believing that this will be enough to convince Mbappé that the Spanish capital is the place for him. Pogba's deal with United expires this summer, and he has shown little signs of wanting to extend his stay, especially after the Red Devils' latest defeat to Leicester City, which saw them drop out of the Premier League's top 4. Barcelona were recently linked with the 28-year-old, although AS in Spain claim they won't be able to afford his annual €17 million wage demands. Real Madrid don't appear to be hindered by the same problems, meaning we could be about to witness a new wave of French Galacticos at the Bernabeu next term. Let's face it, who won't be excited by that? Just before we move on to our big headline story, just our annual reminder to make sure you like this video and subscribe to Euro Football Daily with the notification bell switched on. Who else could our headline story on Euro Transfer Talk be about than the one club dominating the headlines, Newcastle United? Their first game under new ownership might have fallen flat on its face, but that hasn't stopped the gossip columns from continuing to plough a number of star names in their direction. According to The Sun, the Toon have joined the list of European giants racing to sign Fiorentina sensation Dusan Vlahovic. Earlier in the month, the Serbian's agent revealed his client wouldn't be signing a new deal with La Viola, opening the exit door for the young forwards. This has piqued the interest of Tottenham, Liverpool and Atletico Madrid, who are all linked with the €60 million rated star in the summer. Newcastle, however, with all their newfound wealth and riches, want Vlahovic to head to Northumberland next. But any dreams of signing Vlahovic or any other lofty target like Bayern's Niklas Süle will be shattered if they can't stay in the Premier League. Newcastle's latest 3-2 defeat to Spurs leaves them slumped in 19th with no wins from 8 games. Needless to say, Steve Bruce's days in the dugout look numbered. But Toon fans, fear not, as the man the Saudi owners are reportedly eyeing up next is none other than former Arsenal flop Unai Emery. Today the Spaniard can be found patrolling the touchline of Villarreal back in his homeland, and to the 49-year-old's credit, he's doing a superb job. Since taking on the Yellow Submarine in the summer of 2020, he's won 48% of his games in charge, set a new club unbeaten record, and even delivered their first major trophy after defeating Manchester United in the 2021 Europa League final. It was the 4th time Emery had won the competition as a manager, having pulled off the feat 3 times with Sevilla. With Arsenal, he also reached the 2019 final only to lose to Chelsea. 6 months later and he was sacked following a 7-game winless streak and mounting fan pressure, with his time in North London largely deemed a failure. But it's perhaps not surprising that back in Spain and working in his native tongue that the former PSG coach has shown his qualities once more. Newcastle's owners clearly think Emery is ready for an English return, after the Times reported that the Basque Country tactician is on a three-man shortlist to replace Bruce, alongside Roberto Martinez and Steven Gerrard. That comes after a fairly fruitless managerial hunt so far, with reported links to Brendan Rodgers, Rafa Benitez and Antonio Conte coming to nothing. And while normally we would struggle to see this happen, there might be something in this story. Villarreal are currently stuck in 11th in La Liga, with Emery only having 1 year left to run on his deal in eastern Spain. Considering that sacking Bruce could cost up to £8 million, Emery might provide the experience and affordability they are after. But Newcastle fans, would you accept Emery as your coach? And if not him, who do you want for the job? Let us know in the comments. Barcelona fans look away now, as El Nacional in Spain are reporting that negotiations over a new contract for Spanish sensation Ansu Fati have come to a grinding halt. They may have recently convinced Pedri to put pen to paper on a new long-term deal featuring a colossal €1 billion release clause, but attempts to get Fati to follow suit are going nowhere. Sadly for Barca, they're having to deal with super agent Jorge Mendes, who is refusing to accept a similar €1 billion release clause for his client or the multi-year deal on offer. He would prefer an initial 2-year deal, which can be renegotiated before 2024 once the club's financial position has improved, plus an achievable albeit sizable release clause too. This is to ensure the young starlet has a way out of the club should it be required. At present, the Spanish international's contract is up in June. Barcelona though recently enacted a 2-year unilateral extension clause that technically keeps Fati in Catalonia until 2024. However, according to AS, Mendes will contest this, with players under 18 years old not allowed to sign contracts longer than 2 years in Spain. Fati was 16 when he agreed to his current terms, so this could spell trouble for Barca. The club are said to be confident they will win any case should the situation escalate, but won't want to risk their new number 10 being able to walk away for free this summer. Fati reportedly wants to stay, and after his goal-scoring return to the side has never appeared so important. So let's wait and see who blinks first in this crucial contract negotiation. Luka Jović has reportedly told Real Madrid enough is enough after seeing his game time all but evaporate once more. The Serbian international has appeared for a paltry 60 minutes in La Liga this season, in what is the latest setback in his ill-fated move to the Bernabeu. To date, the 23-year-old has scored a dismal 2 goals in 38 appearances for Los Blancos since joining for €60 million back in 2019, and Carlo Ancelotti doesn't appear willing to let him add to that miserable tally any further. Now, Spanish website Fichajes has revealed Jovic wants to leave Los Merengues as soon as possible, either on loan or permanently. Given his shortcomings in front of goal, plus his wages said to be around $180k per week, that shouldn't be easy to engineer. However, there are still some big names being linked with the former Benfica star. Calcio Mercato in Italy believe Inter Milan want Jovic on loan this January to boost their chances of retaining the Serie A crown, but their biggest competition could come from Arsenal, who for Fichajes claim view the young star forward as an ideal replacement for Alexander Lacazette. The French marksman looks almost certain to leave the club when his contract expires this summer, meaning they'll be on the hunt for a new man up front. And for all their shortcomings on the pitch, Arsenal have shown ambition in the transfer market, so perhaps Jovic is the next high-ticket item on Mikel Arteta's list. But Arsenal fans, is this Madrid flop really the man for you? Let us know in the comments below. So that's it for another week of Euro transfer talk. Can you see any of these moves actually happening? Is Jovic on his way to Arsenal? And can Liverpool land Sergej Milinkovic-Savic? Join the debate, hit the like button, and we'll see you next time.